We're popping over to the West Coast Conference.
The resolution on the NEC games was enjoyable.
It just looks different.
That's why you can tell Colby likes it. It's like, oh man, you can barely make out the players' names on their jerseys.
The suits haven't ruined it yet, Sean. The suits, suits coming in, they haven't ruined it.
I'm not kidding when I say that. There are nicer high school facilities in the Southern California area than some of those NEC programs. All right.
Well, maybe where you and your bougie ass lifestyle.
I'm not slumming it. Relax. West Coast Conference, who, by the way, they pioneered the quad bye, and it's even more amazing. I honestly don't remember, Colby, when they started doing the extra like play-in round nestled within their conference tournament. They now have a play-in for their so they have a quad bye, and then they also have another side of the bracket that only has a tri bye. So Gonzaga and St. Mary's sitting in the semifinals, waiting. This
bracket's bullshit. This bracket sucks.
I understand why people find this to be annoying. I do think
Patty C's a traditionalist. I always see him arguing for why the WCC bracket gets it right.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want a bracket at all. Like, basically, if you like this bracket, you're saying let's just let the regular season decide it, and that's fine. We do.
No, but I mean, you still at least have a chance. You have Gonzaga has to play 2 games.
Oh yeah, I just think the idea of so heavily stacking the deck where one team will not only have to win multiple games before they get to you and you play your first game. They're tired. It seems to be an unnecessary amount of advantages to the teams at the top. And I would say that anyone who does anything where you're staggering your buys out like this, and I mean we're talking about a conference with 9 teams in their postseason. There are 9 teams in this conference tournament, and how many rounds are there?
Noah B.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. 9 teams, 5 rounds.
Yeah, it's the stupidest bracket in all college basketball. It's pathetic to me that like it's Noah couldn't be more wrong. You know what I mean? Like this thing is fucking the worst thing that college basketball offers, in my opinion. In 2024, it is the worst thing that
really
that is. Yeah, it's horrible. So it's a horrible thing.
So, given the choice, you would rather have court storming banned completely and the WCC go to a non.
Well, that hasn't been put. That hasn't been put in. That hasn't been put in place yet. But no, that I would take the court storming. But
the quadruple bye is a bit excessive.
This is ridiculous. Like they should sue the fuck. They should leave the conference. They should all leave the conference, in my opinion.
You think if I'm any of the other teams,
no, if I would go to the fucking Big West. Go. I'd be like, hey, fuck
Pac-12. Yeah. There's room. Pepperdine, LMU, Pacific, Pac-5.
Yeah. I mean, it does. Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, I guess in a way you're also maximizing games played for a smaller conference. That I guess that's more TV money. Maybe I don't know.
No. Kalen in the chat is correct. This is a Gonzaga power play for them to not join the Mountain West or Big 12. They basically demanded this.
I mean, look, it worked out for them. They went from a Cinderella to a team that showed up every year. Odds in the conference, you can tell due to the format and structure, the odds are a little bit different than most of these conferences we've talked about. Pacific, the 9 seed, Pepperdine, the 8 seed, Portland, the 6 seed, and San Diego, the 5 seed, are all 250 to 1. LMU, Loyola Marymount, and our God Kelly LePepe 200 to 1. Are you kidding me? Pencil that one in for me right now. Santa Clara, the 4 seed, 30 to 1. San Francisco, the Dons, 3 seed, 13 to 1, and then the class, the 2 teams with the multi buys: Gonzaga, the 2 seed, -130; St. Mary's, the 1 seed, +115.
Colby, did LMU get to the quarterfinals or the final one of the year? Like
quarterfinals, maybe last year, was it? or maybe the final.
I feel like I remember kind of getting almost excited about
getting a sweat
about Kelly getting into the tourney. I mean,
yeah, this year's team's been a mess for them though, and I don't even know his health. He didn't play he didn't even play on LePepe night.
Really,
they had a Kelly LePepe night.
How does he not play on LePepe night?
He's a game time decision with the foot injury. Him and Dominic Harris. So
all right, I'm out. Take him off my list.
No LMU. To me, there's an obvious play that's kind of fun that has a chance to hit. Why are we not betting on the Dons here, Colby? 13-1. You know, they had a chance against Gonzaga and St. Mary's, hung around in that game. Certainly not outclassed. You look at them overall, number one in creating turnovers, our defense in the conference. I mean, they have to play one extra game, but I think.
But that can be an advantage sometimes. You know, you saw it with Jacksonville the other night. You get that game out of I think it's worth taking it either on them or Santa Clara, because we know Gonzaga isn't as good as normal Gonzaga. They're still really good, but there's chinks in the armor there.
Yeah. And that's why I think you take San Francisco, because they get Gonzaga before they get St. Mary's. I see the case for Santa Clara. Santa Clara has like a decent offense,
and they beat Gonzaga this year.
Santa Clara is best in the league in the conference ATS 17-11-2, but San Francisco not far behind them at 17-13.
They beat Gonzaga. They only lost at St. Mary's by I think 3 or 4, if memory serves me correct. I'll take a shot on the Bronx to get it done. I mean, there's really you can't play one of the further seeds. You know what I mean? Like it makes no sense to do that. And
wait till Ryan. But Santa Clara is 30-1. I'm with, you know what? Maybe. All right. I like this strategy because they're on opposite sides. I'll take San Francisco 13-1 and Santa Clara 30-1 with the idea that I think one of them gets to the finals. Colby, you're just taking Santa Clara, or what else do you like on here?
Give me Santa Clara, and I guess like there's no point in taking the longer odds is what I was trying to say, not the further in the bracket. So give me St. Mary's and Santa Clara.
Oh, you like the Gales at +115?
I know. I mean, this is a stupid bracket. It makes no sense to take it makes no sense to take Loyola Marymount and all of those other schools. So it's either you just double up on San Francisco and Santa Clara, which actually makes a lot of sense, or you just play St. Mary's.
Hear me out. Let's just game theory this out. We bet Loyola Marymount, Portland, San Diego, Pacific, and Pepperdine, with the idea that one of them get to the quarterfinals, and then we start hedging. But then we wouldn't actually hedge because by the time they get to the quarterfinals, we've talked them
then we're in.
Then we've talked ourselves into why we think they can win.
I would say this: so this is being played at the Orleans in Vegas, not the T-Mobile Center, the Orleans.
Oh, you can't let Leo Pepe in Vegas.
You can't let him loose at the Orleans. San Francisco. Yeah. What happened when Gonzaga and San Francisco played in San Francisco on a neutral site very recently? What happened?
Gonzaga destroyed them.
Destroyed them. How are you playing San Francisco? That's who they would have to play.
Because Gonzaga hasn't been consistent this year.
Yeah, that's it.
And actually, Sean, get my St. Mary's out of there. Gary's right in the chat. You'll have better odds on St. Mary's in the individual game against Gonzaga. So just give me San Francisco and Santa Clara.
Yeah, because to Gary's point, assuming it is chalky St. Mary's versus Gonzaga, I mean, it probably would be kind of similar odds, right? I mean, with maybe Mary's being a slightly bigger dog.
What's the money line in that championship?
It's probably like -140, -150 Gonzaga. What would you make it, Colby?
Yeah, I would think so.
I think the market.
Give me Gonzaga -130.
The market and the casuals, I think, will come in and will still get on Gonzaga as the known entity.
It's going to be hilarious because Gonzaga is going to leave for the Mountain West or Big 12 in the next 5 years, and then they're going to be stuck with this stupid fucking thing. And you're going to see them quickly change it back. Yeah.